Yeah, I'm about to record this whole thing. I'm about to record what's going on because y'all know when I told y'all, y'all know how when I was at the courthouse and stuff, I told y'all that I was gonna call the police on the landlord or whatever for doxing my information. Anybody that doesn't know what doxing is, it's telling people where I live. And so it's been surfaced around TikTok that this lady, you know, her video recording, her voice recording of what happened? Hold on. Her voice recording of her talking to somebody about me, about a CPN and all this other stuff, right? So I just talked to my caseworker, right? And my caseworker just told me that, because they told me that, some people that claim to be your caseworker came here the other day, asked about your address, but I couldn't give it to them or whatever like that. Couldn't confirm or deny if you were here. How do you know if that's really a caseworker? So then I talked to my caseworker and she told me she went up here the other day and this bitch done told her what apartment I live in. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? And so I already had the stuff, so she was trying to tell me that y'all knew what apartment number I'm in. I said, that's impossible. I don't talk to people, none of that. There's no way that nobody would have found my apartment number, the door. You feel me? She told them where I live. So that means there's a possibility she told the trolls my door number as well. Why the fuck would you do that? So I just called the police. They're trying to tell me, police trying to tell me, don't go up there or whatever. Bitch, I'm going up here, period. The fuck? Because the bitch done lied. She was scared that I was going to press charges for her disclosing my information. I had an active VPO. And so what her ass tried to do was try to hurry up and rush and press charges and say that I threatened her and I threatened to shoot her. Bitch, I ain't do all that. How am I doing that at court? How am I doing all of this at court? I could provide the time that I was at court until I left it out of court. Bitch, that ain't possible. They said, well, it was a coincidence that this happened right when you addressed that you were going to call the police on her. No, it's a coinky-dink that the bitch is scared and that she called the police thinking that that was going to change anything. I don't need no green screen. The bitch already told so many people where I live. She done disclosed my information. To Lord know how many people. And y'all, I'm pregnant. And they talk about, oh, you threatened. Bitch, look how pregnant I am. I could barely fucking walk. Bitch, and I threatened you with a gun. I ain't even got one of those. Be for real. Bitch, ain't nobody threatening you. The only thing that I threatened is that I was gonna take you to court legally and that I was gonna press charges on you. You got scared. You got the lion. And the good thing is they can always go back to the phone calls. Cause I asked for corporate number. I asked for their big boss number. They didn't want to give me that. No, we gonna get access to them calls. Cause bitch, y'all not about to get me. Trying to lie on me. Cause y'all did wrong. Why would y'all tell people where I live? Exactly. Nappy wig wearing ass bitch. Say I'm a threat. Bitch, I ain't a threat to nobody. I don't hit people first. I'm not going to make a threat to hit somebody if I'm not gonna do it. Like, girl. And then I literally talked to the supervisor the other day, and she told me that they did not disclose my information. And my caseworker just confirmed, yes, the fuck they did. She was on video. Tell whomever she was talking to email her the stuff she can give to boss. Exactly. They're like, that's not confirming. I said, well, we're gonna see what the judge says or whatever. And she said, people kept saying, oh, she using CPN, she using CPN. She said, well, by law, I legally passed the screening and stuff. And so even if I did use CPN, there's nothing that they can do about it since I already had the apartment. That's what she said. Then she was like, this person isn't even asking any questions about you. They're just saying that they know that you live here at this address. This is somebody that's personal. Like, they have to know you. I said, don't nobody know me. Don't nobody know me. Then she said, they've said my actual apartment number. I said, didn't nobody tell you my apartment number? Didn't nobody tell you my apartment number? Don't nobody have my apartment number. She said, oh, well, they said on live that you been on live before and showed your place. Bitch, you can barely see my place like that. They not finding my shit from that. They found my shit because the stupid ass mod that I was sharing my location with, and they was sharing their location with me. It'd be wrong if I shared their location too, right? But I ain't go. Two wrongs don't make a right. They done shared my location. Had my location and was able to see that I was in these apartments. And then they disclosed that to you all on Reddit. That's how that happened. But they still didn't even have a apartment number. They didn't have an apartment number. And then the officer, like, yeah, she said you threatened her, and if you come to the office, is she gonna trespass you? Bitch, there's no way that I can be trespassed on somewhere that I pay bills. Somewhere that I pay bills, and somewhere that I have access to. It says I have access to the office. I have access to the gym that's inside the office. I have access to the pool. I have access to all these things. So, bitch, how can I ever trespass? And even if they did, she should have just hung up. Exactly. But see, I talked to the supervisor, and the supervisor lied to me. Supervisor lied. She told me, nothing that's going on. And what make me mad is because my caseworker just confirmed to me she did tell her what apartment number I'm in. She said, but you did tell me what number apartment you in. And she said, with DHS, we can verify addresses. No, the fuck you can't. They can't give you that. Anybody can say they DHS. You can have a badge, whatever. Who gives a fuck? I just had this conversation with the lady of the apartment, the supervisor of the apartments. She said the only way that she can ever disclose the address is if the sheriff come out. And I had warrants. Well, not a warrant, but I'm wanted or whatever. And she couldn't just give it to a regular officer. She has to give it to a sheriff. So just think, having a badge. What if one of y'all randomly came up with a badge, just made a badge, and just imagine them telling my address and my door number. Oh yeah, we going tomorrow. My mama's taking me to the courthouse tomorrow. No, I called the police. I'm waiting for the police right now. I am waiting for the police. I am pressing charges. It has been confirmed to me that she gave my apartment door. And even though I given this to my caseworker, obviously I told my caseworker my stuff, but she said she wanted to verify that I worked and verify that this apartment was in my name. Bitch, I already gave you all that information. You're just trying to find stuff. They need to fire both of them. Cause this is a supervisor and this is a worker as well. They can still make the report. I'm going down there tomorrow to the courthouse. My mama's taking me. But doxing is illegal. I can press charges for doxing. I sure can. And then she falsely reporting me, said that I threatened her, and I never threatened her, not once. Other than I'm going to take this to court and that I'm going to call the police when I get out of court. And then the officers getting snappy with me as if I'm the one threatening. They said it's recorded on live. The lady said it's recorded on live where you threatened to harm her. Bitch, I ain't never threatened to harm this lady on live. Good thing I have access to my live. I can go back and play the fucking live. The live only lasted like 10-15 minutes. No, it's legal aid. That shit free. That shit free. And then to have an active VPO. Like I have VPOs on people and you're telling people my address. What if that nigga came and kicked my door down? The fuck? I'm really... Who's harming somebody this big? What? I'm a threat? This bitch like 200 something pounds. Baby, I'm only 140. You're 200 something pounds and you're taller than me. I'm only 5'4".